Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But of course, you have to do your own research. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. And guys, remember, numbers do not lie. All you have to do is pay attention to the actual indicators. Now, we had the U.S. government plans to sell 41,000 Bitcoin connected to Silk Road. And guys, remember, this is definitely old news. But we know at the time they were selling Bitcoin at the middle of the month, we had the banking situation that allowed the Fed to put another over $300 billion on the balance sheet. And we know that allowed the whales, also Binance, to come in and buy up Bitcoin. So guys, remember, when the NWO was pulling off an event, there's plenty of moving pieces. Remember, the magician has to keep you distracted in order to pull off the trick. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, like I stated. In order for us to stay above, they had to push down yield rates. And we see yield rates get pushed down extremely. And then also what happened, guys, we saw the repo go up over $100 billion. So they definitely manipulated the yields to get them pushed down. So therefore, the market wouldn't tank. And then, of course, guys, we have the dollar, which moved up slightly. We have volume, we have tether, we have USDC. And we have TUSD daily trading volume surpasses 1 billion from Binance Boost. Now, guys, remember, nobody's questioning the reserves, anything when it comes to TUSD. So, guys, that's how you know this is all part of a bigger plan. And we know BUSD was regulated in New York, was on Jim Cramer, but all of a sudden it comes into question. But we know it's all part of the Binance movie. And then also, guys, we have the Fed repo at $2.3 trillion. And guys, on Monday, we know when yield rates rise, we know we're going to have a big pullback. And then also at around 1:15, if the repo doesn't come out at $2.3 trillion, we know we're going to have even a bigger pullback. Remember, the Fed can do a lot of tricks, guys, but the numbers don't lie. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. Now, guys, we know central banks are raising rates and running off this balance sheet in order to destroy the legacy market, so therefore the fourth industrial revolution can rise, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep are going inside the metaverse. And now, guys, we have our two main distractions. We have the debt ceiling, and now we have Trump. And guys, what did Trump set up? He set up the fourth industrial revolution. He did executive orders for the fintech banks. He did executive orders for AI. A car with no steering wheel and no pedal. Self-driving car. That means the car is not made for you. And now we see the Hegelian dialectic about regulating AI. And we know the NWO is going to put in place their plan for these robots, algorithms, and drones before they allow regulation to come in. The same thing they're doing with crypto. They pick the winners and losers, and guys, we've seen this movie before with big tech. And guys, when it comes to the debt ceiling, we know in the next few months it will be resolved. But once it gets resolved, we're going to have a liquidity crunch. We're already having a credit crunch, but once Janet Yellen and Congress get this resolved, we know a lot of programs are going to be cut back. But remember, guys, this is part of the plan. You have to remember it's the fourth industrial revolution. A lot of the spending doesn't move forward in this digital transformation. And we know the banking model is out the window. So that's the reason why the banks are put in front of you, because now, guys, you're going to have real-time settlement, opening up trillions and trillions of dollars of liquidity. But now you only need a few banks, because the banks now are based on a fee model. And we know with blockchain and tokenization, fees are cut to pennies. And the NWO is not going to tell the masses, hey, we're moving over to this fourth industrial revolution, because we know the American people wouldn't have it. So what do they have to do? They have to set up events, distractions to get them moved over without them even knowing. So while the banking crisis is going on, of course, crypto is in the face also. Crypto takes the blame, while behind the scenes, they're moving in that same technology. We know the NWO caused the problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with the solution. They printed all this money in order to cause the inflation. Now they're raising rates to fight the inflation that they caused. And with these high rates, it's destroying the small banks, because they were buying paper at 0%, which again, the Fed caused. And now we have a credit crunch, which of course is going to hurt small business, and small business is what runs the United States. And then of course we have mass layoffs, and the masses are going to run to the politicians. And then they already have the solution. Universal basic income, free money airdrop to them. But little do they know, this money is programmable. Telling them what, when, and how to buy, and they have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale, sent about $24.1 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have crypto exchange Bittrex to wind down operations in the United States, and users of the exchange have until April 30th to withdraw funds. Now, guys, right now the trading volume for Bittrex is about 17 million, compared to Coinbase is at 1.4 billion. So They weren't getting a lot of volume on the exchange anyway, so that's probably their best move. Now we have Synthetic Seeds jump in fee collection amid incentive campaign. Allocation of over 200,000 Optimism tokens per week to traders. And then lastly, guys, we have Zero Sync and Blockstream partner to allow Bitcoin nodes to sync quickly from anywhere on Earth, even without the internet, broadcasting Bitcoin zero knowledge proof from satellites. And we've been getting a lot of news from Zero Sync, but guys, you know I've done plenty of videos when I first started on Blockstream and all their connections. But guys, we know crypto means hidden message, hidden meaning. These cryptos are for the robots, algorithms, and drones. So therefore, they can pay each other. And the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate. Not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.